It was 2 years ago, and I had just moved into my first apartment alone. Everything felt exciting, but also a little scary. One night after work, I came home and noticed my door felt different when I unlocked it. The deadbolt turned too icily, almost like it hadn't been locked. I brushed it off, telling myself maybe I was just distracted that morning. A few days later, I woke up to the faint sound of movement in the kitchen. I lay frozen in bed, holding my breath, listening. Finally, I forced myself up, grabbed the heaviest lamp I could find, and walked down the hall. The kitchen was empty, but on the counter, there was a plate in the sink that hadn't been there when I went to bed. My whole body went cold. I called my friend in a panic and begged her to come over. She stayed the night while I tried to convince myself I was imagining things. Here's the twist. A week later, I came home early from work. I unlocked the door and stepped inside quietly. That's when I saw him. A man I had never met was standing in my living room, going through my things like he belonged there. I ran back into the hallway screaming, and neighbors came out as I called the police. They found a copy of my key in his pocket. He had been living in the building, slipping into my apartment whenever I left, and staying just long enough to make it look untouched. For weeks after, I couldn't sleep without checking every lock twice. Moral of the story: the smallest signs you want to ignore can be the loudest warnings that something is wrong.